Hello, guys, and welcome to Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter, Episode 4. We're the second to last one, and a pretty short one too. My dog has entered the room. You can hear him clicky-clacking around. We might actually finish the game tonight because I feel like it.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Alright.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. I must act quickly to save him.
Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Shit. Alright, we got him.
Goodness. This man will live. Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Oh shit.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
Okay.
I would have died if not for you.
We need to save people. Oh, okay. Obstacle. Man. Okay, so what do I do there? Trapped leg.
Can't lift it with my back.
Alright, let's use this. Come on! Is he good? Yes, I got him. Okay. He's...
Please help me.
Okay, so Watson needs to help that guy. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Can I help? No! No! Shit! Okay, here you go, man.
Thanks for your help.
Watson needs to help this guy.
Please help me.
My
I
name is
need
Dr.
help.
Watson. Let me examine you.
Can I...
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
I didn't know how to save that guy in the building. I did not know how to save him.
I need something else besides rope.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh, shoulder. I'd better call for Watson.
Okay, I need Watson. Watson! Shit! No! Fuck. Alright, let's try and get this guy.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Alright, he's good.
Oh, my head.
Okay. Let's get over here. What do we do here? What does this mean? Do we have to do this together? Why am I over here? Shit. What do we do?
Don't worry.
Oh my god, what do we do? Why am I over here? What do we do? Can I get inside? What's happening?
Oh, shoulder. I'd better
Oh, okay, we need Watson. Okay. Holy shit.
Oh, shoulder.
I let two people die.
Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Ouch. Thank you for your help.
Alright, two people died. We couldn't help them, I guess. I didn't know how to get them out.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt? This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and coshed me leg.
You were standing over there at the time,
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
so it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
What do I...
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes,
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall. A common fate, an uncommon location. This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. Celebratory bunting. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please.
Oh, my last 3 character profiles are in
This
this one.
carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it. The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. I won't be able to release it with my bare hands. That's it.
Oh.
Those wardrobes felt like dominoes. This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed. The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No, no idea. What a blood...
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
He stopped, which caused the turn.
This is an absolute disaster.
No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
What the fuck was it like?
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, holy shit.
Might I ask...
It all happened.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Let's see.
Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Alrighty.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Okay, so this happened, which caused that, which caused that, which caused that, and that.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Oh. I forgot about this guy. Maybe he was suddenly... Wait, reset, okay. Oh, okay. Wait, why is this showing up as 1? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these are gonna be 9 and 10, 11. Oh wait, okay, let's reset. Okay, so it starts there, explosion, bam, bam, bam. That falls down, electrocuting that. The horse gets fucked up here. This guy goes by. He does that. What the fuck? Alright.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
Well, okay, I wanna, alright, so it goes bam, bam. Oh, okay.
That's it.
Alright then.
The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the
I don't
accident?
know.
It all happens.
Oh, I don't know what Holmes just
This
said
man
about
was
it.
killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand. This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect. There's a metal strapping. This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint. Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Rasco.
Escort. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal. A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
Underground Electrical Railways. Company of London.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London. This crank has been turned.
Oh.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Goes into this house. Oh my god. Alrighty.
I've not seen such a device before. The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Smoke in the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public. The court declares today Magistrate Adcox ruled that no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Townsend, Edna Custer, and Elise Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Alright, so this guy had a clear look at what was happening.
An open bottle of cheap wine.
Still
Small
got
glass containing traces of alcohol. Might I ask you some
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
My poor leg.
I've got some things to report to you.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what,
The
Holmes?
culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
I've not seen a traffic accident.
My poor leg.
Right. Well, surely the dead people can't be suspects, correct? This guy? I don't think he's a suspect because he was driving. I don't think he was a suspect because he was driving. This guy's a suspect, this guy's a suspect, this guy's a suspect.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, now we return here.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Let's try and figure out where this cab came from.
Fresh paint, but from something else. Mud. Oof, smells. There was a collision here. The technical cab collided and stopped here. The lock was forced.
In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dried up. In the middle of this snake nest there was the skeleton of a child who likely had plunged into the well of his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot."
A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this shit again. Maybe that. Okay, well that does work. I just need
There's no
to...
space for this lockpick.
Well, I need... Hold on, I need to go... Oh, okay, it can only be a single.
There's no...
Wait, what? Okay, so that one's looking good.
There's no space for this lockpick.
No. There we go. That's what I wanted to do right there.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Alright, there's a hole leading down.
An old access point to the sewers.
I've got more shit to examine here, I think.
Mud.
Yeah.
Oof, smells bad.
There's same mud that's there. Might be like mud from sewer water. That's why it smells so bad. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, is there still more to discover? Why is it telling me to go into imagination? Or whatever. I don't know, let's go down there. There's... Yeah, it is a sewer. I'm thinking the mud came from the sewer. And these guys probably just... I think maybe they beat... Maybe their accomplices took over the cab or something and parked it out there, and these guys came out from the sewer and decided to take the cab, and maybe they were part of the scheme. That's just what's going through my head right now, because I can't remember all too much about this case right now, but like that's pretty much just what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is, like, for some reason, I remember a lot less of this game than Crimes and Punishments. I don't know, I think this game, maybe it's just more forgettable. I like Crimes and Punishments. It sticks with you for a while. That is a good fucking game. But Devil's Daughter is one... I mean, it's still good, I think. I think it's still a good game in the series. I think there aren't many bad games in the series, but Devil's Daughter is certainly one which isn't as good as some of the other ones. So, there's my 2 cents at least. Okay, I think we're supposed to keep going down. This reminds me of like Batman Arkham City, going in the sewers. Did I do good? Well, what happens now?
I'd better not go in there.
What the fuck should I do then? What is the game wanting me to do here? I don't understand. Can I go here and do something? I don't get what it's wanting me to do. What am I not getting here? I don't get it, because I've searched all over these fucking sewers. They're like a maze, but searched all over them. There's nothing. Is there like some way to... Oh my god. Alright, take two. Oh, I'm gonna hate this puzzle. Am I gonna have to do this every time I cross? Are you happy? Okay. Yeah, why not? Sure. Hold on. I see. And it's annually time for me to check my recording. I'm still going. That's good. Just gonna check you for half so I don't have to do it when I get over there. Here I go. Up on... You know what? Fuck it. It's the same fucking thing. Just going over here. There we go. Alrighty, did I make it?
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium. Magnesium strips.
Oh, and thank God. Okay. Oh, it's a bank heist.
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
Shit. Okay. I know where it is.
This vault belongs to the Bank of England. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm.
I know where the map is pointing me. It's all good. Yep. Alrighty.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. Murad. That's a popular brand of cigarette. This cigarette stub is dry and was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. All of the licorice has been eaten.
I see.
These barrels are empty and unsealed. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Yes. Alrighty. So I think I'm done in the sewers now. What's this way? Nothing. There's no Easter eggs to be found. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Make some deductions if nope.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Licorice.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Maybe that's not licorice, but this is candy. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so we may conclude this matter. P.S. Your condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. The initials M.B.
Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Whiskey. Of poor quality. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your good will bring you such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began and you're feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path, but you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our churchyard, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Let's see.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact your payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we should be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating a million barbarians is not a true Republican. Cool. Is there anyone in the morgue we have to examine? No. Hey, who do I warn about the,
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, I need to talk with someone
Date you.
about the stolen cash? Would I talk to you about that? Who do I talk about the stolen cash with?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Well, here we
Praise
go.
you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Tuberculosis. Yeah, he's not someone who strikes me as afraid.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught.
Redstone engineer.
Might think, and I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
This guy's a redstone engineer. I had no idea I was in the
Please, escort
presence
this
of
suspect for interrogation.
such a man.
Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Oh shit. But he's got his scratched over. Yeah, and this is the guy that we saw. Yeah. With the religious thing. This is Watson's thing that he put on him. And that last thing looks like injured leg, yeah.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
I see.
Condemn me to...
It's a mistake.
Alright. Let's go tab. Am I not done interrogating them? What the?
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. A standard deck of playing cards. A normal pocket knife. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members whom we identified at the beginning were Chief of the Dog Tattoo, Mauricio Alfredo Vincent. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc.
A Webley revolver. Rasco is...
Ah, okay.
Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings.
Okay. So... now, I just need to get going to Ormond Hospital. And I got a lot of deductions to make here, so let's do it. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, none of it was that. Bam. Yeah, he's made an attempt to remove it. Just an anarchist. Insufficient knowledge. Okay. Bam. Coming to conclusions in the cab, like always.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
So it would seem.
Merrill Butcher.
I remember the moral choice being
Mr.
hard for this one,
Reginald
by the way.
Butcher, I come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
Our pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Let's just get right into it. Yeah, that aligns with the stuff that we saw in his belongings.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter in the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be surmised within this letter. It would depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife.
She's dead.
Young
1885.
woman lost her life.
Yeah. I think we are going to absolve him for once in this game.
Mr. Butcher,
She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you should
return.
go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand, I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Yep, I'm gonna accept decision there. And that's where we're gonna end this episode. Next episode's also gonna be pretty short. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh shit. And I will see you then.